Hello, everyone, and welcome to the final episode of our four-part video series on the new eSIM standards, which is SGP 32. Over the past few videos and discussions, we have explored the evolution of eSIM technology for IoT, the advancement of the new standards SGP 32, technical aspects of it, and how to navigate the different standards for eSIM. If you missed the previous videos, the link is there at the end of this video and also in the description below. Please feel free to watch the videos that you might have missed. This video series has been brought to you by Semtech in collaboration with Counterpoint Research. In this concluding session, we will focus on how Semtech is leveraging EU-ICC standards within its cellular portfolio, explore the impact of different IoT use cases, and discuss practical steps for enterprises to deploy SGP 32 effectively. I am your host, Mohit Agrawal. And today we have Jerome Coppens, Director of Product Management at Semtech with us. Hello, Jerome, and welcome to the show.
Hi, Mohit.
Yes.
Happy to be here with you today.
Good. And my first question to you would be that EU-ICC is becoming an integral part of the IoT connectivity. It is enabling remote SIM provisioning, network flexibility. So how is Semtech incorporating EU-ICC standards within its cellular portfolio? And beyond that, if you look at the market is really becoming very competitive with multiple vendors coming in. So how is Semtech's approach to EU-ICC unique in the market?
Okay, great. Yeah, lots to unpack in your question. So I'll start with how we use EU-ICC at Semtech. So we've been leveraging the EU-ICC technology for a couple of years now in our Smart Connectivity Premium offer. Smart Connectivity Premium is our ultimate always-on connectivity offer with multi-IMSI, multi-network, multi-profile, delivering near to 100% uptime. Our solution is really based on our one value proposition. So with Smart Connectivity Premium, you have just one contract with us. No need to sign multiple contracts with different carriers around the globe. Just have one global SIM, no need for regional SIMs. Whatever you deploy in the world, you can just use one SIM. And you also have one management platform. Everything you do with your SIM is done in our Advantage platform that has been purpose-built for IoT. With SGP 32, Smart Connectivity Premium is becoming an even better version of itself, offering even greater flexibility and ease of use for customers, offering enhanced security and even more access to more profiles for customers to load on the SIM. So that's for our Smart Connectivity Premium solution. As you said, there's lots of buzz, lots of people, lots of competitors pushing EU-ICC solutions out there. And the way our solution differs from the rest of the solutions in the market is we really understand our customers and the pain point. We've been in the IoT market for more than 30 years combined, looking at cellular services and CMP, and we really understand that customers want an easy to use and flexible solution. So we've built Smart Connectivity Premium with that in mind, making it extremely easy and seamless for customers to use. So no need for the customer to be hands-on and select which profile they want on their SIM based on location. We handle everything for the customer with our intelligence built in the SIM. The SIM automatically detects which profile to use for the SIM based on its location, based on some business constraint, permanent roaming constraint, coverage constraints. The SIM is just handling that profile switch automatically for the customer. And as I already mentioned, we also want to make it easy from a logistic perspective with just one SIM. You just need to order one global SIM from us, wherever you deploy in the world. Don't need to manage different SKUs. Just one SKU for all of your global deployment.
Yeah, it's pretty fascinating. Like if you have just one global SIM for deployment, so the smart connectivity premium definitely serves or solves a lot of problems and complexity within the IoT ecosystem. And it will be good to get some real world use cases or examples that you can actually give around this smart connectivity premium.
Yeah, so there are definitely several application and industries that can benefit from SGP.32. All of the applications where seamless global connectivity is needed. I'll maybe start with, I just finished my previous answer on the global SIM. I want to start with that again. Customers that do manufacture globally or have global deployment, uh, making it easy for them to have just one SIM, whether they say manufacture in one country, want to get the SIM embedded in the device and test it, and then ship that device to another country. Having that one SIM value proposition where they can just use that same SIM at the factory and in deployment, and actually wherever they deploy in the world. It could be that they manufacture in the country and then ship throughout the globe. That one global SIM value proposition really resonates with those customers manufacturing overseas and having global deployments. Uh, then there's all the use cases around fixed assets. We work a lot with customers in the video surveillance, smart meters, or even industry sensors. All of those fixed assets need permanent roaming. We know some countries have permanent roaming restrictions. And so with smart connectivity premium, leveraging SGP.32 and the ability to load the local profiles on the SIM, those applications really benefit from this type of SGP.32 solution. Not just for the permanent roaming, but also those deployments tend to be generally pretty large, covering a large area, potentially some areas where connectivity can be challenging. And so having a solution that offers the greatest coverage possible, taking advantage of multiple IMSIs, multiple profiles, multiple networks, is also a great fit for them. And last, I'll finish with mobile assets, whether it's fleet management, asset tracking, or even supply chain logistics. All of those use cases that need coverage throughout the globe, where the asset is going to travel from country to country, making sure that the SIM has always on connectivity wherever it is in the world is extremely critical. And a solution like Smart Connectivity Premium, offering ultimate coverage throughout the globe, leveraging SGP.32, is a great fit for all of those applications.
Mhm. Yeah, and have the benefit of having multiple operator profiles is definitely one of the things that excites different players. But it will be good to understand how does a Semtech structure its offerings to leverage the advantage of multiple operator profiles, and if there are any cost implications or challenges because of that.
Nah, good question. So again, yeah, I think really understand that our customers want IoT to be easy, simple, transparent, and frictionless for them. And so that's really with that in mind that we built Smart Connectivity Premium and the offer around it. So what does that mean for the customer? So we build an offer that is simple for them with a flat, predictable pricing. Uh, Pricing is going to be the same for the customer. Whatever network they attach to, whatever profile is automatically loaded onto the SIM. No need for the customer to worry about that. They know that with us, they sign for a given price, and it's going to be that price, whatever the SIM attached to in terms of network or profile. We also want to make it super easy for the customer from a profile selection. We don't want the customer to have to go into the management platform and select for each of the SIMs which profile should be loaded. We want that to be automated, and that's why we built some intelligence within the SIM to automatically detect what is the right profile, the right network to attach to based on the offer, based on the use case of the customer. So again, want to make it easy, seamless for the customer. And last but not least, always aim for overall frictionless experience for the customer. We want to make it extremely easy for them to manage multiple networks, multiple profiles, and having just one contract with us where they don't even have to worry about selecting which profile makes that happen, that frictionless experience.
Yeah, and so from your perspective, how you are constructing is pretty clear that you are giving them the flexibility, you are giving them, I mean, it's a one-stop shop, but at the same time, when you look at it from the perspective of the customers themselves, so are there some best practices that they really need to be adopting when it comes to SGP 31, 32?
Sure, yeah. So SGP.32 is very new standard from the GSMA. And even though the aim is to make it easier for customers to use and deploy SGP.32, there's still some complexity to it. And it really requires a strategic approach for customers to make sure that they have a seamless implementation and overall long-term success with SGP.32. So here I'd like to highlight three best practices that I think customers should focus on as they deploy SGP.32. The first one is to properly and fully understand SGP.32 and its benefits. As I said, it's aiming to be easier for customers, but there's still some complexity to it. Really understanding the SGP.32 architecture, how it works from a provisioning standpoint, security protocols, is essential to ensure a successful deployment. That's why we've developed this video series with Counterpoint Research, is to make sure that we can educate customers. It's part of our values at Semtech. We want to make sure that our customers and all the players in the market learn from us, learn from the experts. And so making sure that information on SGP.32 is available to the greater number is important to us. So watching this video series, but also getting more documentation on SGP.32 is, I think, a best practice before jumping into SGP.32. The second one is making sure the device and the application are optimized for interoperability. So with SGP.32, the SIM is going to switch between profiles. And so we want to make sure that both the hardware and the firmware can efficiently handle this multi-profile switching. And with that comes also the device certification. Some profiles will need the device to be certified. So it's important that customers make sure that their device is fully compliant with all of the networks that will be used with SGP.32. And last but not least, it's obviously testing for ensuring the optimization, making sure that the SIM device is working properly and the fallback mechanisms are in place to make sure that the solution, once deployed in the field, will be successful. And the third and last best practice that I want to highlight is making sure to engage early with an IoT connectivity partner. As you build the solution and the device and the application, engaging with a trusted IoT connectivity partner with lots of experience that can guide you throughout your SGP.32 journey is going to be critical. Making sure that the partner offers great flexibility and ease of use and offer a wide range of profiles available in the solution is going to be a key aspect of the overall success of the solution. So making sure those three best practices are followed should get customers on the right track when it comes to implementing SGP.32.
As a customer, I mean, I'm making large investments, and before I make large investments, I would really need to test out the connectivity solutions in the real world conditions. So does Semtech offer trial programs for smart connectivity premium on SGP.32? And what kind of support can the customers expect from Semtech in order to optimize their deployments?
Sure, yeah, that's the logical next steps for customers who are interested and definitely consider moving to SGP.32 is to go into that trial phase. So we have in place a trial program with trial SIMs that customers can try and embed in their device We're about to release that program in the coming weeks. And as you know, SGP.32 is still to be fully approved and vetted by the GSMA. And so as the GSMA fully approved by summer 2025, we'll have our final SGP.32 SIMs available for customers. But in the meantime, customers can still try our pre-approved solution. I would invite any customers interested in trying our solutions to either visit our website, semtech.com, or get in touch directly with our sales team at sales@semtech.com to get started with SGP.32. We have a fully dedicated sales team and technical sales team that work day in, day out with customers and help them build their next IoT solutions. And that includes SGP.32, helping customers embrace SGP.32 and get on the right track.
Thanks, Jerome. That wraps up our discussion, and thank you for answering the questions that I had on how do we navigate this new standard. And as the market evolves and the demand grows more complex, companies like Semtech will play a vital role in ensuring that the right technology is deployed efficiently and effectively. And to our audience, we appreciate your tuning in for this 4-part series. In case you missed any of the previous episodes, I would really recommend to go back and check them out. And thank you and have a nice day.